Let's get it, guys. So today I'm gonna solve one quick, easy problem from CodeByte. This asks me to find the longest sort of the world. If I'm given a kind of a series of string, first I need to wipe out all the special characters, stuff like that, like ampersand or exclamation mark, and then I need to sort of return the longest, the length of a world. If these two have same length of a world, then I need to return the first word. So let's code it up in Python. So first I need to do is define a function called longest world or something, and it takes string as you see here. What I want to do is first I need to figure out how to wipe out the special character. The way I found it in Python, there are a lot of ways. Is you import a string library, and then you can say for character in string dot punctuation. So what I mean by this here, I'll quickly show you what's going on. So if you say import string and string dot I think it's punctuation. So these are sort of the libraries that are in string. In Python, if you don't know quite sure, you can just help string. You can like see what's in library. If you like press this, and you can see all different types of the features that it has. And in the functions or data, it says punctuation. So I can get access to this punctuation data by using dot punctuation, and you see all different types of special characters. So for C in string punctuation, meaning that when I do that, it will give me this. So in order for reference, I'll just do that. So each character for C in string punctuation, I want to say string equals string dot. I want to replace that special character with empty string, if that makes sense. So I want to replace this character with this empty string, if there's any, So right now the string is completely kind of formatted in a way that I want, and I want to say, hey, I want a word list equals string dot split by default by space, meaning that if here I'll just show you. What I'm saying is here once again, if the string is I love dogs in Python, if you just say word list equals string that's split by default, and now word list is again by default it is saving or storing each element as its own string. So what I want to do is I want to loop through it in each individual letter, and I want to check the length of it. So if the length of that word is greater than max, I want to actually define a max, right? I want to start max equals 0, because there is not going to be empty string. So I can kind of increment it and compare. If the length of that word given length is longer than max, then I want to update the max as the length of that letter. Doesn't make sense to you? So in this case, I love dogs. So if this max is going to be stored as I as 1, because this length of the I is 1, is that's greater than max is 0, and it's going to update it, and every time it's going to keep updated. And what I want to do is after that is this string is going to be stored as W, meaning that what I want to return at the last moment, it's going to be that string. And then later on, I want to return it that string. So that's kind of really easy and quick way of doing it. And this is another way you do it in Python. It's like input. So you could just feed it an input as a string, and then it will just print it out, whatever the function's kind of filter and do it. And because this love and dogs, the length of the same, so when it hits the dogs, it's not going to hit this if statement, because length of W is not written as greater or equals is greater. So every time it's going to return to whatever the earliest, or the string that is that shows up the before than others. So I'll quickly test this. Longest word is not defined. Okay, so longest word. Make sure you don't have any typo here. So if I say fun and time here, strings ignore your punctuation. For string that punctuation. Did I make any mistakes here? Punctuation, string that punctuation. Maybe I don't need any of this. Star has no attribute punctuation. This is kind of not what I expected before. String dot punctuation. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to change this one as another variable so that it's not gonna be confused by the other variable. I should have told you earlier, but sometimes if you use certain string at the same time, then the computer is doesn't know what you're saying about. It will have conflict of those two stuff. So I'll just encourage you to use different version, different basically variable names so that they won't conflict each other. String has no attribute. String has no attribute split. Okay, so I'm sorry, this should be a send. That's what I'm passing here, as you see. That's the time. What about I love dogs? So, love. There you go. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you enjoy it. And please leave any comments if you think it's still not clear yet. Thank you.